Alright, hello everyone, this is Spirit11945, a huge fan of NieR Drakengard franchise by Yoko Taro, fighting furries, and also a huge metalhead. Welcome to Chapter 1 of NieR Reincarnation, Grains of Sand. So yeah, the way I'm going to do this is record chapter by chapter. The length of the video depends on how many battles there are in each chapter, so yeah, I'm going to go from here.
Goodness, look at these rivers of sand. I wonder how such a thing came to pass. Make sure you don't get any grit in your eyes.
How indeed, how indeed.
I wonder where all of this sand is going.
There's this lost items. About lost items, when you use the map to proceed through the cage, you may find lost items along the way. Interact with them to obtain them. Even if you pick up a lost item once, they will continue to appear in the cage at regular intervals, but there is a limit to how many can accumulate at once. The locations of lost items can be checked via icons on the map screen, and when the maximum number have accumulated, you will receive a notification that says lost items are piling up. Interesting. Character enhancement? Huh. I guess this is a thing if you like replay, which I am doing. Then I saw this blue orb. I was like testing the audio a few times. What is this? Hidden stories. When you use the map to proceed through the cage, you may encounter hidden stories along the way. By interacting with them and completing the display missions, you'll be able to read hidden stories for each character. On occasion, obtaining a hidden story will cause a new hidden story to appear elsewhere in the cage. You can check where hidden stories have appeared via notifications and icons on the map screen. Stories you have read will be added to the library. To read them again, access the library, select extra stories, and then hidden stories. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is pretty cool. Extracting file. Alright, well, I guess you're gonna read. Exile's Excerpt, Kingship. My son was born today, our first child. Under normal circumstances, the emergence of the nation's new prince would have been welcome news, but right after the birth, both mother and boy were taken to the medical facility. Knowing they are in danger of losing their lives reminds me of how fortunate they are to even draw breath. For the burden birth places on the body has claimed countless lives, yet she understood this, which is why she gave me the throne that day. And yet, I cannot help but think on how she paid a great price for our child. How was he going to live? What would he bring to this country? I looked at his face before they were taken away. The way she smiled at me, in both pain and joy, would not permit me to dismiss such thoughts. I guess it's a good thing I'm replaying this because I never would have seen this had I not decided to replay.
Let's head for the shiny black light up there.
The skip button. Events you already experienced during the main quest can be skipped. Yeah. I'm not skipping anything.
These strange statues are scattered throughout the cage.
The scarecrows.
I don't know who made them, but I call them dark scarecrows.
Dark scarecrows.
Anyway, this is the first one, so we'll start here.
Then wait, there's another hidden story right here. Complete quest 4 of chapter 1, Windblown Sand on very hard with... Oh. Very hard, oh boy. Well, I'll probably save reading the hidden stories as like a separate thing. quick here. So. His body rust, showdown in the wastes. Just give me a second here. Alright then, let us proceed.
A young boy of good upbringing moves across a vast wasteland. A taciturn man follows. The boy proceeds uneasily, his eyes constantly probing their surroundings, almost as if he fears they are being followed.
Oh boy.
Suddenly, a dreary town emerges from the dust.
Dreary town.
The boy suggests they take their rest, and the man nods silently. The two make for a nearby eatery, hoping to shake the road from their weary foes.
That's a good idea, especially when you're traveling.
But instead of welcome, they find a group of bounty hunters gathered at their destination.
Oh no.
The lead hunter stares at the child, appraising him. You royalty, boy? His voice is wrath. The boy remains silent, his head hanging low. Perhaps angered by the lack of response, the bounty hunter suddenly draws his gun.
Oof.
Two shots ring out and fade into the dusk.
Both dead. However,
Did you see the flock of black birds that possessed the bounty hunter?
yes.
They're nasty sorts who like to fly in and warp the story. Well, we are not going to let that stand, are we?
Nope.
Your role is to defeat them and put the story back the way it's supposed to be. But I suppose you already know that, don't you?
Yes, I did. Because I played this before.
Perhaps angered by the lack of response, the bounty hunter suddenly draws his gun.
Then I swear by the next video I'm going to be sure to turn off all my notifications. Alright.
Enemy forces sighted.
And I'm glad to be replaying through this. Like, just refresh myself in the story. Familiarize ourselves with the cage, get through all the dialogue. And once I'm able to use my actual character loadout, these battles will go by much faster. Thank goodness. Alright, let's see. There's obviously not much difficulty here since this is just a tutorial battle. I'm also going to make sure to pick up any black birds I missed. The first time going through this. Because I know I definitely missed some. There we go.
Having defeated the hunter
exiled.
With a wry smile and a touch of regret, he proposes they take their leave of the town. The man silently nods and gazes upon the boy's face.
No matter what NieR game it is, the storytelling is always top-notch.
Your task is to fix warped memories like this in order to restore complete stories.
Yep.
But we also need to collect weapons like these. Do you have a rough sense of what you're supposed to do now, child?
Yes.
Wonderful. Then let's keep this up. Also, Mama's here to help, so don't worry too much about it, all right?
The edge of the bridge. I don't know where that is. Trying to locate this blackbird may be a bit of a problem. It said the edge of the bridge after completing the first quest. Well, I guess we'll know when we go ahead. Guess I shouldn't worry about it too much right now. Well, we'll probably see it after going to the first door, I suppose. And if I'm not able to find the little blackbird, I can always come back for it.
My, what a beautiful place.
More
I
rough
can't
edges.
fathom how anyone managed to construct something so large.
Look like apples. Oh, it's another hidden story. Subjugation battle. Okay. Wait, this looks like the right location for the blackbird. But here we would have picked it up. Because I don't see it. Blackbird 2. And the third quest. I'm not gonna worry about the blackbird for the moment. So we will just go on to do this.
Well, here's the second one. Are you ready?
For sure. Let's do it. His body rusts, the prosthetic woman.
Wherever people gather, stories come with them. But saloons have a special ability to loosen even the tightest of lips. Such rumors are what brings the woman with the mechanical arm and leg to this place. For she is a bounty hunter in search of her prey.
Oh, her as well. Several bounty hunters have been falling under attack lately. You're a bounty hunter too, yeah? You take care out there. My husband said a strange man shot at him in the woods. Fortunately, he didn't pursue, but still, it's left us shaken. You know, as a youth, I was quite the gunman myself. I always used to say I was even better than a machine soldier.
The information she obtains from the patron seems vague, but it is more than enough. Gathering herself, she exits the saloon in pursuit of her target.
Oh, it lit up. That's nice.
A lone bounty hunter blocks the woman's path.
Oh.
His breath is ragged and foul.
Uh-oh.
His eyes a pair of tiny beads. Give me all your money, he howls.
Ooh. Let's stop him. Bounty hunter versus a bounty hunter. They're on the same side, but they shouldn't really be fighting each other, should they?
I'll cut down everything in my way.
That's not the question of the logic. The game is a game after all. It feels a bit weird how passive this game is. Everything just sort of happens all on its own. Character scheme again? Alright, we're good.
It is over in a moment.
Alright.
The woman's sigh is carried off by the wind. No mediocre highwayman could hope to stand against her desire for revenge.
Revenge?
The woman heads for the forest in pursuit of her target.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I played this story, so I don't remember everything. There we go.
We collect stories in order to regain what you have lost. But we also do it to make your wish come true. So let's keep it up. Slow and steady wins this race.
Heck yeah, it's always a good thing to remember. Let's see. Let's go to the map. Let's see here. I guess that blue is supposed to be the hidden story. Oh, hey, I can like... Oh, I can even actually see where the blackbirds are. I will make sure to use the map function to its fullest extent to find what I need. Ah, more lost items. Gold coins. All gold coins. I definitely need more. Gold after another weapon enhance that I've been doing. The third pillar.
I suppose I should tell you a little bit about the cage. It's a truly massive structure. Where you woke up and this sandy area here are just small parts
The black bird.
To be honest, a great deal of the cage is a mystery. I'm not even certain who gave it that name.
White little beady eyes. If I check this, will I see it? I do. I do see it on there. Very cool. Premium summon ticket. So there should be one more here. The edge of the column. Oh, that one is kind of hard to spot. But I will do my absolute best to find it. So we go forth to the third one. Let us see here. Enter story. Yes. Oh, and we're just playing as the gunman. His body Rust, the gunslinger.
In a forest near a ruined church, a man surveys his surroundings.
This guy obviously is the mechanical soldier. Apples.
It would appear he is searching for food. The expression on his bandaged face is clouded.
But we must keep going.
The grasses rustle ominously as they part.
Ooh,
It seems the man is not the only one in search of food.
bear.
The animals in this place are lean, starving, desperate, and they will do what they must to survive.
Survival of the fittest. Ooh, this song is kind of my favorite in the game. This is the first chapter. These songs as we keep going through. Waveborn. Oh, it's a boss.
Enemy forces sighted.
It is kind of disappointing how the majority of the gameplay is just automatic. I guess I saw something wrong there at first, but it's okay. There's 2 bars of health left. Oh my gosh. Stupid notifications. Nice.
Having secured his prize, the man returns to the church.
Oh, there we go. Isn't too bad. Is that a blackbird in the background? This spotlight.
The sound of his worn boot heels echoes throughout the dilapidated chapel. A boy lies at the back, his face drawn and haggard.
The former prince.
The man kneels down and offers some of the food he collected. But the boy is too weak to hold it. His body will not allow him to accept even this meager meal.
Oof.
The boy tries to brush it off with a feeble smile. But the man just stares down at him in silence.
Dang. How sad.
To think that poor sick child had to travel the wastes in his condition. Still, we've restored the third memory now. If we can collect the next one, it will mark the end of the staff's tale.
Everything is in tragedy. In the NieR. Oh, more lost items.
Goodness, this place is nothing but stairs. I hope your little legs are okay. Still, I suppose it does allow us to see some rather lovely views.
Oh yeah, the visual design of the game is amazing. Medium BP recovery, medium sound recovery, glossy weapon enhancer. What does that even do? Should be coming up to the bird. The edge con. I can see it barely in the corner right there. Oh, it's so tiny. I got it.
Be sure to rest whenever you start to feel tired, child.
Yeah.
Someone once said resting is the shortcut to success after all.
I wonder who said that, because I never heard that saying before. Anyone could let me know in the comments, I would really appreciate that.
It's so bright here. Ah, there's the fourth one. We should be able to enter the final memory here.
Alright.
People who arm themselves tend to find their way into a fight.
Ooh.
I fear you will have to face a good deal of death from now on. Are you ready?
Yes. Enter story. Alright. Last one. His body rust, journey's end.
The woman who set out from town finally arrives at a wild wood. Soon, she comes across the ruins of a once proud church.
Oh,
The
this is...
ceiling is collapsed. The walls mere suggestions.
This is years later, isn't it? From what I
At the very
remember.
back of the church, she finds a deteriorated clockwork soldier, as well as the
The same
corpse of
one.
a boy.
The corpse of a boy.
As the woman approaches,
He
the
died.
clockwork soldier suddenly rises. He levels his weapon at her and lets fly with a fearsome howl.
How? To face a good death.
I'll cut down everything in my way.
If Sergeant is the boss. And that's it. Right? No. No sliver. But it's done.
The woman accesses the logs of the fallen soldier.
Ooh. Flashback.
Boy was a prince, driven from his kingdom. The clockwork soldier traveling with him was his guardian and his friend. But alas, the boy's disease worsened, and he perished. Now alone, the man remained behind, and continued to safeguard his charge, killing any who dare approach the body.
Guardian made me
For
dead.
100 years, the land stood watching.
Dang.
Her kingdom fallen, his body lost, his mind shattered. Yet still he remained to protect his friend.
Wow. That is true dedication right there.
The woman built a grave to mourn the pair,
Whoa.
and leaves the forest without a word.
At least she had the decency to give him a proper burial. That's nice. It's very nice. And that's the end of the story.
He was a prince who was driven away from his own country. And before breaking down, the machine tried so hard to guard his master's body.
Yep.
This memory marks the end of the story they left behind inside this staff. Well done, child. Do you see how the proper story is now stored inside the staff?
Yep. What's the first fragment?
That is Will,
Will.
one of the lost fragments that you should be collecting.
And that leads to the next chapter.
Up the stairs now. We still have a long way to go.
A knight in armor. I think that's Lavania, if I remember correctly. But yeah, this marks the end of the first part of the playthrough. Now this should be chapter 2, I just gotta make sure. That it is, grains of sand. So, I will catch y'all with part 2 next. Take care everyone, have a great day, hope you enjoyed. Okay, so after rewatching my chapter 1 recording, I just realized that I missed the alternate dialogue choice. So I'm just gonna skip the battle and story, we'll get this real quick, and yeah, that'll be it. Just gotta wait for this to load. Just completely skipped.
Your task is to fix warped memories like this in order to restore complete stories. But we also need to collect weapons like these. Do you have a rough sense of what you're supposed to do now, child?
No.
Yes, I suppose it is a lot to wrap your mind around. It'll make sense as we find more stories. Don't be afraid to ask for help.
Alright, there we go. And that's it. I'll catch you all with chapter 2 next. Take care, everyone.